Shalom, everybody. Rabbi Dr. Itzhak Shapira. Just a few hours ago, after 40 hours of travel, I landed here in the United States ahead of Rosh Chodesh Nisan. I told my wife that I cannot even sleep a second until I release to you this message. So before I go rest and get ready for Rosh Chodesh, I want you to hear the message that I'm bringing you today. With your help, with your likes and share, you are exposing this broadcast to hundreds and thousands of people. And I'm asking you today, if you're watching it, even in Arabic, even in Farsi right now, please hit the share, hit the like. Those messages not just contain warning, but they also contain hope. And today, friends, I'm going to release to you a shocking and chilling message. I want to remind you that as the new month is coming and entering the month of Nisan, it is important for all of us to get ready. Please consider reading my new book, The Fall of Edom, that will shortly will be followed up by the new Hamas. I would like to take 2 steps back and 3 steps forward with you today. Please share it. In the last broadcast I've done a couple of weeks ago, I've shared with you a very shocking prophecy related specifically to Hormuz Straits found by Rabbi Lanyado. And today I'm just going to recap it for a second because I'm going to take you 1 step further in a shocking and chilling prophecy. This prophecy by Rabbi Lanyado, written roughly 500 years ago, is based on Isaiah 34:6. It states, God has a sword. It is stained with blood. It is gored with fat, the blood of lamb, and he goat, the kidney fat of ram, for God holds sacrifice in bera, a great slaughter in the land of Edom. You see, nobody really knows where is bera or Batsa. Nobody knows exactly where it is. But here it says in Hebrew, the Tevach Gadol will take place in a place called Betzara. What does that mean? It means that during the time of Betzara, in time of difficult, like trouble, there's going to be a great massacre. What is this word, massacre, Tevach Gadol? It's talking about Gog and Magog. And Rabbi Lanyado, in his shocking prophecy 500 years ago, says, where is Betzara? Who is the Lord over Betzera? And not only that, what it's going to lead us to. I know that you want to know where we are heading to. And today I am going to show you what our rabbis teach for this time. Now, before going forward, I want to remind you something, that the redemption is held by our hand. And it doesn't mean that it has to be fulfilled. It depends today upon Israel and upon the remnant nations. And that's why we absolutely have to pray. Rabbi Lanyado Klippas tell us the following, and I quote, there is far away from Babel, and its name of this land is called Batsara, which is in the border between Assyria and Iran. It is between the land of Edom and the land known by the name of Hormuz, which is under the dominion of Ishmael. Perhaps Hormuz is the war of Gog and Magog in Acharit Amim, where it will be open. He said perhaps, it's not definite, but the chilling parallel to what is happening right now in the world left us to consider this. There are 3 things he says. Betzera, which is Isaiah 34:6, is going to start from a place called Hormuz. The Hormuz Straits, which is in the center of the conflict right now, and it's going to be at this time led or overseen or controlled by Ishmael, which is of course Iran, and it's a war of Acharit Ayamim. Could it be that we are in these days today? Brothers and sisters, we are going to go together today to the Yalkut Shimoni. I'm going to try to connect the dots for you today. I am not saying that Messiah is coming in Nisan. I am not saying that, but may he come. I do expect between now and Pesach, in the month of Nisan, to see some miraculous things that are happening. Geula is a process, and I think we are entering to a hyperdrive in the month of Nisan. It's a month of Geula, and I want you to take a breath. In the past, in my book, The Fall of Edom, I gave you already the prophecy from Psikata Rabati 36. But if you read carefully, I wrote in the footnote that there's a cross-reference to that found in the Yalkut Shimoni Remez 499. And today I would like to take you there just a little bit deeper so that you understand what is happening right now as we see the sign of Betzara, the signs of Hormuz, the sign of Acharit Hayamim right before us. Listen, Yalkut Shimoni Remez 499 that is related to Isaiah 60, the word Kumiori, arise and shine. And here is what it says. Rabbi Itzhak said, the year that King Mashiach will be revealed, all the kings of the nations of the world will taunt each other. I want to stop there with you. They will taunt each other. What do you see right now? Something that we have never dreamed about. 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, Iran is taunting other Arab countries. I want to tell you something. This is a direct sign of what is happening right now that may lead me to believe that we are in the days of that Yalkut Shimoni has spoken about. They are taunting each other. And listen to what the Midrash says. The king of Persia will taunt the king of Arabia. Who on earth is the king of Arabia? King of Arabia is Saudi Arabia, it's United Arab Emirates, it's Iran, and it's exactly what's happening right now. What the prophecy is telling us here is what is happening at this moment in the world. Iran is firing on everybody, on all their Arab neighbors. And you say, wow, Arabs firing upon Arab. That is, friends, is a sign of the prophecy that we've been reading of. So I'm connecting to what's happening with Iran and Hormuz to this prophecy right now, because we're seeing this happening in the same time. Listen to this. King in Arabia will go to Aram to get advice from them. And the king of Persia return and destroy the entire world. And the nation of the world will tremble and terrified and fall upon their faces and gripped with agony, like the agony of a childbirth. We are seeing the beginning of the birthing process of the travails of the Messiah. And what's the sign? Iran is firing upon its neighbors, Arab countries. Friends, it is stunning. And it is stunning that is all happening right now. Take a breath to you today, because I am going to show you a shocking prophecy. I'm not setting dates or times, but I can smell and I can sense the spirit of Mashiach, and I hope that you are here. Please share and like this broadcast. Listen to what the Midrash continue and say, and I'm just skipping up just a little bit for the sake of time. At this time, the anointed king, meaning King Mashiach, will come, and he will stand on the roof of the temple and announce to Israel and say, humble ones, the time for your redemption has arrived. And if you do not believe, look at my light that is shine upon you. As it says, say, arise and shine, for the light has come, and the glory of the Lord is shone upon you. Friends, one of the things that we are going to see is also a movement on the temple. There will be a movement on the temple mount in the days and the weeks and the months before us. And I don't know if it's means in the Kotel, is revealing the Kotel, or Israel took the Temple Mount, or maybe there'd been an earthquake and took out the temple. We don't know this for certain. We will find out. But the process that we are reading about, starting with Hormuz, continue with Iran firing on the neighbor, the timing of those things is shocking. Take a break, because the rabbis never talk about time, with a few exceptions. Here, in Remes 499, they tell us the exception. You see, because most people do not read further in the Midrash, but I want to take you a little bit deeper today. Listen to what it said. Our rabbi taught the fathers of the world are destined to stand in Nisan. Stop there. The fathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, are standing right now with Israel, starting in Rosh Chodesh Nisan. I need you to understand what's happened right now in the heaven. The fathers are standing with Israel right now. Why? Because Nisan is the month of Geulah. And here the rabbis tell us that the Geulah beginning in Nisan. We are entering to Nisan in the middle of a war with Persia, in the time that we are wiping out Amalek. Friends, the coincidence here cannot be put into mathematical formula. It is shocking. Listen to what they said. They will say to Ephraim, Mashiach Ben Ephraim, Mashiach Ben Yosef, our righteous anointed one, even though we are you fathers and are better than you, because you suffered the sin of the children of the harsh and evil things have befallen you, which have not befallen the former ones or the latter ones. And you were laughed at and mocked by the nation for Israel's sake, and you sat in the darkness and gloom, and your eyes did not see light, and your skin shriveled upon you. And your body was as dry as a tree, and your eyes were dim from fasting, and your palate was dry as a clay. And all this because of the sins of our children. Friends, this is a picture of Yeshua. This is a picture of the suffering Messiah who is calling Ben Yosef. And the shocking thing, the rabbi is telling us, this is the appearance of Ben Yosef before Ben David, which is shocking. What's the connection between Ben Yosef and Ben David? That's for another time. But they are talking about him, that Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob are awaking Mashiach Ben Ephraim. What I'm telling you, we are in the days that we should already start to expect Mashiach. Listen to the answer that he says. He will say to them, fathers of the world, all I have done only for you and for the children to enjoy goodness, that the Holy One, blessed be He, has bestowed upon Israel. The Father of the world will say to him, Ephraim, our righteous anointed Mashiach, rest your mind, for you have rested the mind of the Maker and our mind. What an amazing dialogue and discussion between Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and between Mashiach, Yeshua, Mashiach Ben Yosef. Listen, this is incredible, because it is leading us to the point where the rabbis tell us when this conversation is actually taking place. And that's, friend, where I don't want to set dates and I don't want to set time, but this conversation take place. The rabbi tell us in Nisan, and Nisan is now. I plead with you, read my book From Nisan to Nisan, the Messianic Haggadah. I urge you, all the signs is for the Mashiach Ben Ephraim. And now, I reach the shocking point that the Midrash is saying. Take a breath. I hope you sharing it and liking it and receiving a spirit of revelation together with me. I love that I get to do this. Even before selling you books, I'm already releasing my upcoming book to you in this format because I really care. And here the Midrash is continuing. Most people have not read that far. It says, Rabbi Shimon ben Pazi said, at that time of this conversation, the Holy One, blessed be He, will lift up the Mashiach, one to the highest heavens, and spread over him the radiance of His glory from the nations of the world, from the wicked Persians. Look at this. They will say to him, Ephraim, our righteous anointed one, be judge over this and do with them what your soul desire, for it is not, were not for your compassion that overcome you, they would have already been destroyed you from the world in one moment. And it says, is Ephraim a son who is dear to me? Friends, when is this going to take place? In essence, the question, when is Ephraim is going to be unleashed to the world? And the rabbi is going to tell us it's going to happen during the time when there is a war with Persia, with Iran. When we see this war, when we see this work happening, we know that this is the time. The time is now. Nisan is the month of Geulah. Nisan is the first month. And here our rabbi are telling us this, that Nisan is the first month. Listen to Genesis Rabbah. It says, God is called chief. He is the first. And the word Torah is also called chief. It's also the first. The festival is also called chief because it's also first. The chosen temple is called the chief, and the first Israel, his nation, is called chief, and the first, and their enemy Persia is also called the chief, which is the first. Incredible. And who else is called the chief? Who else called the first? We are entering to first. Nisan is called Rishon. Listen to this. Who else called the chief? Who else called the Rishon? Genesis Rabbah continues. It says, the first emes Radi, Rabbi Haggai says in the name of Rabbi Itzhak, due to the merit you shall take from me on the first day. I reveal to you first, as it stated, I am the first and I am the last. I will extract retribution on your behalf from the first. This is Esav, it is written, the first emerged. I will be to you first, which is the temple, in whose regard it is written, throne of glory exalted from the first. It is the place of our temple. And I will bring you the first. This is the Messianic King, in whose regard it is written, the first to Zion. Behold, here it is. You see, the first is the name of Esav. The first is the name of Persia. The first is the name of Mashiach. The first is the name of the temple. The first is Israel. The first is Hashem. They're all called first. Therefore, this collision taken in first. And that's why the rabbi told us that the first redemption occur in first. Pesach, Nisan occur in first. And Pesach, Nisan, the future redemption, also occur in first. I believe that during the month of Nisan this year, we are entering into a new phase, a new dimension in the revelation of the Mashiach. And we should hope and pray and call for earth-shattering things to take place during the month of Nisan, the month that Amalek is being wiped, and the month that Mashiach, as you've seen, is also being surfaced up or lasting. Esther 3:7, it says, in the first month, that is the month of Nisan, in the 12th year of King Ahasuerus, Pur, which means the lot, was cast before Haman, concerning every day and every month, until it fell on the 12th month, that is the month of Adar. You know what the word Pur means? The word Pur is not a Hebrew word. The word Pur is the word for the destiny, for your destiny. It's a word that find in Persian, not in Hebrew. Did you notice when the lot was fallen in the first day of Nisan, in Rosh Chodesh Nisan? Measure for measure. I believe the lot now not falling on Israel, but is going to be falling upon the nations, upon Iran on the first day of Nisan. I'm not saying anything will happen in first day of Nisan. I'm saying the lot from the heaven is falling upon the demons and upon the nation of Iran right now. Today, as we enter into the Chag, something happened in the heaven. The Or Chadash is telling us this. He said, therefore, the law of Haman is not a false law for the ultimate purpose and end, indeed, full of the month of Adar. It's the end, right? Just as the beginning was in the month of Nisan, so their end will be in the month of Adar. However, the ultimate purpose was to direct toward the blessed name, who is considered a separate, transcendent form. And he is the final form for Israel. He upload and sustain Israel. Amen. Brothers and sisters, the lot is falling again during Nisan. I'm telling you this. That's why the rabbi say in Tractate Rosh Hashanah that the redemption will be first in Nisan and last in Nisan. All the signs are before us. I urge everybody, celebrate the Seder, celebrate the Pesach, believe in the redemption, and expect the supernatural things to take place during the month of Nisan. May Israel believe in this Geulah and act upon it. Why was he doing it? Why was Haman doing it? The rabbi said, because he thought Israel would be very weak. We need to believe that Israel will pass their own Milchemet HaEmunah right now. And may the Geulah come quickly and soon in our days. Hit the share, hit the like, with the fall of Edom. And may you have a blessed Nisan together with all of Israel.